Hi guys, welcome to the lineup. I'm Caroline Daly,
I'm Abbie Clivio.
and today we are talking about the World Series.
I started clapping and then I take that back.
Abby is in mourning a little bit, but un poco, but we are going to talk about the World Series, recap the whole thing. It was 7 games, so it went all the way, and it went
All
into extra
7 innings.
innings. So it was extra baseball,
Hmm.
and we're going to recap the whole thing, game
Yeah.
by game.
This
Because
was
each game was so different.
it completely because some of them I have
Yes.
like 2 notes for.
Yeah. Some
And
were
then
just
some
like,
of them
oh,
I'm
okay.
like, we need to get into this and break this down for 30 minutes.
Yes, there were some things that happened in this World Series that I've never seen them happen before, certain like
Yeah.
rules or things. Yeah. So, lot to catch up on. Shall we dive
This
in?
was the Yankees fans hope they both lose World Series.
So, Abby is in mourning.
Yeah, I okay. Well, so
Wait, we
obviously
haven't even said who won.
if you
I'm
thought
so
I think that oh yes, the Dodgers won again.
The Dodgers won back
Yay.
to back,
Mhm.
and in the 11th inning, it was we're gonna break down each game. But last night it was like 3-4 going into the
Majority of the
ninth
game.
inning.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no. And I texted Abby and I was like, please no extras, please. I want to go to sleep. And I jinxed it.
So, Blue Jays fans, you know who to blame. She said, I take full responsibility.
I take full responsibility. And I said, oh, I don't want extras. I can't do it again, Abby. And within 5 minutes,
There they
home
are.
run, 4-4 extra innings. Boom, here we go. So then the Dodgers won in the 11th inning, but we will recap the
Yeah.
whole thing. Yes.
Last year, the Dodgers beat the Yankees in the World Series. This year, the Blue Jays beat the Yankees in the ALDS, the American League deciding series. For those of
Yes.
you who are not into baseball like that.
Yeah.
Um, However, I had, as most of you know at this point, a little connection to the Blue Jays. So after that, I was like, okay,
Yeah, I would say you were rooting for the Blue Jays, even though they beat the
yes,
Yankees. Yeah,
yeah, because at that point, it's like, what else can I do? They both aren't going to lose.
this is true.
I, like the Dodgers can't win again.
Someone has to win.
Someone has to win,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yes.
Um, so
So here we are. Blue Jays
yeah,
lost. Pray for your Blue Jays
pray
fans.
for
They
your Blue
hadn't
Jays
been in a
fans.
while, and so that's why I was kind of rooting for them because I always like the
I love a story
underdog.
like that. Yeah,
Yes, and I was like, oh. But the Dodgers won. They're that girl in baseball, as we like to say,
yeah.
that girl.
That girl,
They're that girl.
Caro, I think it's just because they got money.
No, it 100% is, and that is what we have talked about in our baseball lore episode, I
About the
think,
salary cap. Yeah, it's
where we were just talking about like, well, this team, X team is always going to be good and X team is always going to be bad. Like it
hello
just,
A's.
yeah. And
Hi
like,
Oakland.
hi, Oakland Athletics, we feel so sorry for you, but blow the thing up.
Right.
Just a thought.
Just about,
Not that it's that easy, but like,
yeah.
kind of is. So,
Starting with
yes.
game one.
Yes, ma'am.
Blue Jays fans, I know that this was like the game of the year for you guys. Um,
Yes.
I don't even think, oh, okay, yeah. It was 11-4. Final score. 11-4.
Yes.
So,
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either, to be honest. The Blue Jays, their offense has been great, but against the Dodgers offense, or I'm sorry, against the Dodgers defense,
Yes.
I don't like, I just, that was a lot of runs.
That's a lot of runs for any game, especially a World Series when it's like the two best teams going against each other.
Right.
That's why I was like, 11?
And
11?
like, how you get
It just
there?
wasn't stopping. I was like, oh, we're not stopping. Okay.
No,
Another one. Another one.
another
Okay.
one. Here's two more.
Uh, I'm looking at
So,
your notes and I'm dying it because for context, we did these along the way. Like Abby put these in along the way and I would like
after each
add in
game.
little comments. So like after each game or two. So at the time, Abby put like, "Oh Canada, yes, Blue Jays are that
Like
girl."
gone into Canada national anthem. It's like, oh, Canada. Yeah, like,
She
yes.
put, "Oh
Okay.
Canada."
Oh.
Yes.
But like we were saying with the salary caps,
Yes.
there's been a ton of jokes that are like the Blue Jays and the power of friendship
Hmm.
have taken down the most expensive team in the MLB.
Yeah.
Or
Because that's
excuse
how
me,
it
in
looked
MLB.
at the time.
Yes.
Yes.
Canadians are known for being very nice.
Never been, but I've heard.
Very, very nice people.
Very enthusiastic.
So this wholesome little team from Canada is coming down to I said Fuked. Yes, I spelled that wrong and I know I did. That was on purpose.
Yes.
On the Dodgers.
The big
However,
bad Dodgers, the big bad wolf
the
of
big bad wolf of
the MLB.
MLB. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll circle back to the power of friendship though,
Yes.
because something not so nice happened last night. And that needs to be talked about.
Okay.
So
Little
here's my
tease.
connection to
Yeah.
the Blue Jays.
Let her get, she's
I
gonna get on
have
her
been
box.
waiting.
Soapbox.
I have been waiting for this
Yes.
since it happened.
Yes.
Okay.
She got it.
So you guys watched him against the Yankees if you were baseball fans. Trey Yesavage
Take a shot every time Abby says Trey Yesavage.
of East Carolina baseball.
Yes.
Trey Yesavage was the youngest starting pitcher in the World Series in the last 78 years.
Say that one more time.
Trey Yesavage is the youngest starting pitcher in the World Series in 78 years.
78 years, guys.
He is 22 years old for context.
Also, I'm 23. We're both about to be 24. Like, you're about to be, I'm gonna be soon.
Right.
Like, dude is basically 2 years or a year younger than us and is the youngest starting pitcher
Starting
in the
in the
World
World Series.
Series
Yes.
in 78 years. 78 years, that's a whole lifetime. I could die at 78.
That's so true.
Like, that is
It's a
a
lot. It's a long
literal
time.
lifetime. I would be happy with 78 years. Like, that's a long time.
Almost 8 decades.
Yes.
That's a good way to put it.
Insane.
Yes. So
Insane.
my King Trey is Savage.
Oh, this
He,
next part, we need to talk about this. We need to dive in.
yes.
Yes.
So he did only play 4 innings. But however, 22 starting
You're
World Series. That's a lot
starting
of pitcher.
though. Yeah.
Yeah. Starting pitcher, and this is where the problems I think started for the Blue Jays, but I'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
He's starting. This is game one.
Yeah.
They only kept him in 4 innings.
Still, I feel like that can kind of happen in the World Series sometimes. Like, I know last night was game seven, but like Max Scherzer only pitched like 4.5 innings
Yeah.
or something because it was
These
like,
guys are
uh-oh.
blowing through their bullpens.
Yeah, it's like, oh, one person's on base, but it's like that's detrimental if that person
Yes.
scores a run. And then,
Which I understand in game seven, but this is game one.
yes.
So it
Yeah.
confused me just a little bit. But I think that it was just like,
Still
okay,
an
he's nervous.
accomplishment, though, I
Yes.
think. Huge accomplishment.
He played 4 innings. He allowed
Yes.
2 runs. But like I said in our notes, his offense was like, don't even worry.
Hold my beer.
We got right.
Let's score 11.
Let's score 11. Forget the 999. Here's 11 runs.
Yeah.
Um, by the sixth inning, the Blue Jays had scored their 11th run.
Insane.
So they were up 11-2.
Yeah.
However, the first pitch in the 2026 World or 2025 World Series was from Trey Yesavage of East Carolina University to Shohei Ohtani.
Crazy.
What? And you know what
Like,
it
I
was?
would be scared to go up against him. I would like to pitch against him.
To
I
pitch
would.
against him. Yeah.
I would be so scared.
Trey said, or yeah, Trey was like, I don't care.
Hmm.
What did he do? He struck out Shohei Ohtani.
Struck him out.
As
And
the
it was
first
very
batter.
like the whole place erupted.
It was
I was
insane.
like, what
And
is
his
happening? It was crazy, the atmosphere.
the video of his parents like hugging and his brothers just standing there like crying. Oh
It's
my
like they
God.
can't even believe it, but they're so proud. But we're empaths. We work in the wrong field. Don't tell us. We already know. Crying. Tears.
Crying.
I don't
It
know
was
you.
so good.
Tears.
Um, I wrote at the bottom of this, Paul Skeens, get out of the way.
I will say pressure's on.
Something is interesting here, and I think that it needs to be looked at a little bit. He is Paul Skeens is like better than everybody else on the Pirates by a long shot, and I think that that helps his image a little. And
Yeah, because you're kind of like the MVP of your team. Like if you
yes,
took away Paul Skeens, Pirates
who
would
are the
probably be
Pirates?
really bad.
Yeah.
So he is super valuable, but I think also with him, he had so much hype coming into the
Yes,
MLB.
nobody knew who, and I
And no
hate
one
this,
really, yeah, like no one
but
knew who Trey was
right.
necessarily. Paul Skeens was like in the College World Series, like
Yeah.
at LSU, who is a great college baseball
Great
team
college baseball program.
consistently. So I think coming in, it was like, oh, Paul Skeens, and he
We
was
know
the
who he is.
focus.
Yes.
So I think that's why his hype is still, and obviously he's still good, so he's proving it. But I
Yeah.
think that's why he's such a big name to
Fair.
start
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
But anyway, Trey Yesavage 2026 All-Star game.
I thought you were gonna say like for president or something. I was like, what? Okay,
But
I'm
to
feeling
close
empathetic
out,
though. Can we talk
oh, go
about
ahead.
the crazy stat you wrote down
Oh,
about
yes.
the salary
This is
thing?
the last thing that I think that we
How
need to say about Trey right now.
Shohei Ohtani's salary is over 800 times what Trey is
What Trey
sat
will make.
what he makes in a season.
Mhm.
Like
Well, this is also, and part of it is because he's only played 6 major league games.
that is so fair, but here's my thing.
Unless the game one of the World Series was his sixth. But
Yes,
yes.
but here's my thing. This is maybe like a bigger picture discussion that we've had before relating to football, which is like, guys, these salaries are like a little bit insane, in my opinion.
No, yeah, because 800 times more. What do you mean?
800 times. That's what I'm saying. It's not like, oh, it's double. It's 800
800.
times. I'm like, guys,
That's sickening.
pay athletes less. I don't like, I know they do a lot, just a
Yeah.
little bit less because not to talk about football on a baseball podcast for today, but like Brian Kelly getting fired from LSU, the LSU head coach, former, and his contract buyout being $54 million. Dollars.
That's sickening.
Guys, I don't think I'll ever know what $54 million. I might not even know what $1 million is. I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
justice for athletes making low pay.
Like,
Spread the wealth. Share
spread
the
the
wealth.
wealth. Exactly.
Thank you.
So
I'm off my
aside
soapbox.
from Trey's pitching, the Dodgers pitching staff was clear. I mean, it's 11 runs. That's clearly the problem. I am
Yeah.
going to talk about this man a few times in this episode, but Mr. Blake Snell,
Hmm.
why are we selecting him as our starting pitcher? Um, he allowed 8 hits and 5 runs in 5 innings.
Yeah, that's not a World Series start game one starter stat
Also,
line.
he was the only pitcher that's played for the Dodgers in game one who
Hmm.
struck out anybody from Toronto.
And I had not known much about like the Blue Jays or like either team really going in,
Yeah.
but the number one thing I had heard continuously is like these bullpens suck.
Yeah, and
So,
we'll look at that
yeah,
because I have a few notes and I'm like, why are we? Yeah.
yeah,
It's just it was weird.
very.
So,
For it
mm,
being the World Series teams, like I said, for it to be like the two best teams, and like if
yes.
you're listening, I'm doing quotes. So your two best teams
And their
shouldn't.
bullpens look like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was confusing to me, but it all worked out. Like it kind of evened out, I think. So they were evenly matched.
The last thing I want to say for game one, the Dodgers notoriously are supposed to be like the best offense in MLB.
They're just Jack and homers.
Yeah. Specifically, MLB's GOAT. Not my GOAT, though.
I was gonna say Abby's least favorite person in the
Not
MLB.
my
I'm
GOAT.
kidding.
Shohei Ohtani
Hmm.
went 1 for 4,
Kind of crazy.
His only hit was a homer. That is, yeah, that's expected of him. But in my notes, I said,
I was gonna say, please say your notes out
I
loud.
said, postseason Aaron Judge, is that you? 1 for 4. You are the Shohei Ohtani. I also said enough with the glazing because,
And she said, I don't care that he hit a homer, the Blue Jays hit three.
yeah. So again, yeah, 3 of their
Yeah.
11 runs were homers,
Yeah.
which definitely helped, I think.
Hmm.
So, game
Game
two,
two. This
we're
is
flipping the
another
script a
one
little
where it
bit.
was like not many notes because from the beginning it was kind of clear cut on who was winning the game.
Yeah.
Just like
And
game one, but it was the opposite.
right.
Yes.
However, um, Otani is still not that girl. He went 1 for 4 again. No home run, no RBI, no nothing. Mr. Will Smith, however,
Hmm.
carried LA's offense in game two. He hit 1 homer, had 3 RBIs recorded. But I cannot give credit to their offense still.
No, I
I
agree.
can't.
Yeah. I
So,
love that we are now using that girl or not that girl.
well,
That's our
yeah,
new thing. You guys liked it on TikTok. Guess what? We're gonna do it every time
we're gonna
now.
do it every time.
Every time.
So, you know who is that girl?
Yamamoto.
Man pitched a full game.
Abby and I keep calling him a freak
He is a freak.
because,
A
like,
whole
you're a freak.
9 straight innings in the World
Freak?
Series, and your coach is not pulling you at all?
No. And, like, I mean that as freak, like, positive connotation, like,
Yeah,
parenthesis,
like how
positive
men
connotation.
they say like, "Oh, that's disgusting." Same thing.
Like, as we say, nasty pitcher, disgusting athlete.
Nasty. Yeah,
You are nasty and disgusting and a freak.
freak.
And
However,
congratulations to you.
right, because who can say that they
Yes.
pitched a perfect game? Not a perfect game, but 9 whole innings
A
in the World Series.
full game in the World Series.
Yeah.
Insane.
This is interesting to me though.
Yeah,
Only 8 strikeouts
that is interesting.
in 9 innings. The Blue Jays were working against themselves.
Yeah,
Their DH, George Springer, he was the only person to score a run for Toronto in game
that's
two.
really bad.
Yes.
Like, that is what the DH is for, thankfully. But, like,
Yeah.
guys, that's really bad.
Yeah. So it was a 5-1 game. The Blue Jays also, I need to look, I didn't write how many pitchers they went through.
Yeah, this
Uh,
was a game that was an example of, hey, the bullpens are bad.
Specifically Toronto's.
Yeah, specifically the Blue Jays in that case. It was like, oh, someone else is coming in. Someone else is running from the outfit. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let me see. The Blue Jays went through, okay, they only went through 5 pitchers. But in comparison to the Dodgers won,
Yeah.
and then looking back at how many people they used in game one,
Yeah.
I was a little bit concerned.
They were moving through that sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we head on
Oh
to
no.
the longest game of all time.
I, as it was happening, opened our notes and I said, hey, it's Caroline. I'm not going to say what I said, but game is long. AF. I went, I'm going to bed. 18 innings. Freddie Freeman, the man you are. That was my summary.
Because, yeah,
Because, like,
um,
hey, you wrote this down. You wrote exactly two baseball games played in one, no breaks.
yeah, like,
Because a
because,
baseball game is 9 innings.
yes,
9 plus 9 is 18. Hey guys, that's two separate games. Those are normally played on two separate days.
that's it. Okay, and if you think about it, MLB, college baseball is usually a little bit longer. An MLB
Yes.
game, minimum 2.5 hours.
And it went until it started at what, 7 or 8 and went until
2 in the morning.
2 a.m.
Yeah. Um, Again, the Blue Jays, and okay, this is a little bit different because it was 18 innings, but they are
Yeah.
destroying their bullpen. They use,
Okay, but still, how did you know it was going to be 18 innings? So, like, props to
yeah,
both teams for that.
9. 9 pitchers. Luckily,
I just don't understand. Like, 18 innings, guys. Like, this is where baseball loses me. And it loses a lot of people because it's like, hey, can we just stop?
yeah.
Is there
Well,
like some sort of rule like college football where it's like, okay, well, if you don't make the 2 point, you lose, whatever. Like, can we have some sort of rule like that?
right.
See, and Abby's yawning because she's tired from watching all these games until the middle of the night.
Right.
It's okay, we still love baseball though, but like
We
times like
do.
this, I'm like, guys,
Yeah, it was a mess.
lock in.
It was nice though to see after game 2 and there how there was nothing. There was some offensive moves from Canada.
Canada.
However,
Sorry.
it just was not enough. I wrote that Otani heard me talking shit about
Yeah,
the
he
first
heard
two
you.
games in my notes. In the grand scheme of things, I am a hater. I do not think he's a GOAT, but he is a freak athlete.
He is.
He went 4 for 4,
That's insane.
3 runs. 2 of those runs
Boy is a
were home
power
runs.
hitter.
This
Homers.
guy is disgusting.
I just with him, and I forget it every single day, even though he came on the screen like almost every day for the past couple weeks. I just forget how large he is.
It's like looking at Aaron Judge in the
It
yeah,
is like I struggle with him and Aaron Judge when they like walk up to the plate and they're
yeah,
obviously the catcher is sitting kind of, they're squatting, so
but
maybe
still.
that's part of it. And the ump is like hunched and they're normally shorter. So maybe that's why. But when you look at Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge, they look like they could be an NFL tight end. They're not supposed to be on a
Yeah.
baseball diamond.
However, Otani is also a pitcher. Pitchers are normally large guys.
Yes.
Judge is not. He's just
Yeah.
tall.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, freak athlete, freak human being,
Yes.
freak,
Freak.
freak.
Would you like to discuss Freddie Freeman?
Um, the man that you are, like he continuously does this. I personally like Freddie Freeman because I
A
just
lot of
like
people do, yeah.
he it's his vibe in his personal life, how we always say with like some NFL players, like he's a good man.
A good man.
He's a good man, he's a good family man. He his little kids are cute. He was talking about his wife, and then he's had some struggles with like his parents and their
Yeah.
health. He lost his mom when he was really young. Then he almost lost his dad. It's like this whole thing. Look it up.
And
Become an
then
empath.
last season, the whole thing with his son and
Yes, that
yeah,
whole thing. And then I just feel for him always being at the Braves and then like the way he was treated.
treated
And
after.
I know that wasn't the whole Braves organization. I'm sure the players hate it and the city and
Yeah.
all those things. But
It
the
was
way he was
disrespectful either
treated.
way.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and so guess what, Braves? I hope you watched that game.
I'm
I hope
sure
you
they
watched that
did not
game.
because they have been suffering for years.
So I hope you
Since
watched that
2021
game
to be exact.
since he left.
Yeah.
And how many rings does he have? Two from
Well,
the
2 with the
Dodgers,
Dodgers.
one from you all. But he's had two since he left you all. I'm talking to the Braves. I'm talking to the ownership and the people who make decisions at the Braves and how we treat people.
I and he's and
Y'all ever heard of karma?
the owner is stepping down, our manager of the Braves is stepping down, and but he's still
Because
working within the organization. He's crazy. Anyway,
toxic. So Freddie Freeman,
like
the man that you
retire.
are, like Jack Homer.
Yep.
And he
7.
said, y'all can go to bed.
Right. He said good night.
Good night.
He had 7 at bats. That doesn't happen.
No.
He was over it.
He said, I want to go to bed.
Here you
And
go.
I know America wants to go to bed. My kids want to go to bed. Everyone here wants to go to bed. Good night. I'm gonna jack
Yep.
this sucker about 400 feet.
Mhm. Yeah. 7 at bats, one massive home run, 2 RBIs, and the Blue Jays pitchers also walked him twice because they were a little bit scared, I think.
I'm scared of him. In a good
Yeah,
way. Like I think
in
he's
a
a
good
kind
way.
man, but like
Yes.
in the way of like you're a freak athlete too.
Yes.
And also Dodgers, you should be thankful for Freddie Freeman.
You should, and they
This
should
goes for them
also,
too.
yes, they should be thankful for Freddie Freeman and for Mr. Wilkline. He
Yes.
pitched the final 4 innings,
5 strikeouts you wrote
five
down.
strikeouts in four
Insane.
innings, 1 hit,
Insane.
but no runs. And he walked two batters. He was locked in.
We said he just wanted to go
He just
home.
wanted to go home.
Him and Freddie Freeman said, I'm tired and we have to play baseball tomorrow. Guys, lock in.
Lock in. Yeah.
Lock in. And if y'all don't lock in, guess what? I'll just do it for you.
I'll just do it. Yeah.
Love. I love
So
Freddie
after
Freeman.
that hot
Anyways.
mess,
Yeah.
the Blue Jays were like, wait, 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 wait.
Hey, I'm going to be really honest. I didn't watch this game because I was mad about the 18 inning game.
That's okay.
So I boycotted this game.
I didn't watch all of it,
Okay.
but
I turned it on
pitching,
at the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh yay, go
I was
Canada.
like, woo. Yeah.
Yeah. Toronto tied it. Pitching, pitching is still a massive problem for the Blue Jays.
Bullpen equals bad.
I said your starting pitcher should not be allowing 4 hits, 1 run, and walking a dude in 5 innings. He is your starting pitcher.
Yeah.
This is game 4. You pull him out, you put somebody back in.
I'm reading your notes. These are funny.
And then at the very last inning, Mr. Lewis Varlin,
Mm-hmm.
I said you are lucky that your offense had enough of a lead.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit. The Dodgers only earned run and 1 run and 1 walk.
It's hard to say.
Only 1 strikeout in that inning.
Mm-hmm.
Just like close it out.
Lock in.
Lock in.
I have something to say about your next point that I think you're going to be like, whoa. It's like a comparison.
Okay.
Abbie wrote down how Ohtani went over 3 and was walked once.
Yeah.
She said, I still don't get him. Ish is weird. Okay. So I'll talk about him from the hitting perspective first, because then you have notes about him pitching as well.
Yeah.
From the hitting perspective, my only thing about him, and I'm not going to knock on someone that's a freak athlete and is way more talented and successful than me, but I'm just saying, it is interesting that there was this inconsistency. I'll just talk about the World Series alone.
Right.
We'll just focus on that because that's what we're talking about. It is weird to have that inconsistency from like game to game. He is reminding me of Carolina baseball, Vance Honeycutt. And I knew you would smile and laugh at that comparison because
it's so true.
It's so true. When like I said, from a hitting perspective, Vance Honeycutt is a center fielder. He's never pitched in his life. So like, let's just talk about hitting. Okay.
Yeah.
Vance Honeycutt, everyone got so mad at me when I was baseball analyst. This was in 2024, the 2024 season, when they had their whole amazing run to Omaha, the whole thing. And I was the Carolina baseball analyst. And I did not analyze Vance Honeycutt very much. Do you know why?
Because there's not a lot to analyze.
There's nothing to analyze.
I
Because
sat in the student section and he's 0-3. And we got to start singing You Are My Sunshine in hopes that he will hit a home run because we are down by 2 runs.
And here's the thing. So that's one game. And then the next game, he hits like a 300-yard bomb.
Right.
It makes
1 homer, 4 RBI.
I'm like, so here's what I always said about Vance Honeycutt is, sir, you are just a power hitter. I think I said one time when I was analyzing, like, where's my like sack fly? Where's my RBI? Where's a double? Where's a single? Just a single to like knock to help, someone run home. Where are just like our smaller hits? Why is it always so like all or nothing, 0 or 100? That is what's weird to me about certain like power hitters. I'm not a big fan of like a power hitter. I think people that can get on base, help with RBIs, that's more valuable in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
because they can get you out of a jam. A
yes,
home run can only do so much occasionally.
Yeah, I mean, so what? You have 1 run on the board. I don't give a rip.
Right.
Get on base. So then if the next person hits a home run, then it's 2 runs.
And you can't, and trying to hit a home run is not always strategic.
And I think that's what Vance always did. Is he was always just looking, you could tell in the pitches he was looking at, he just wanted to jack that thing. And it's like, no. Me getting on my soapbox again about Carolina baseball, like, no, you can't do that. And so it ended up boding well for them, obviously, in the postseason because they needed home runs. They needed those like late game sparks. But that was my knock on him in season. And that's why I always analyze Casey Cook and Pox Haba instead
Uh,
of
yeah,
Vance Honeycutt because they were my RBI boys. And
and
Luke
we need that
Stevenson too. It just, yeah, it depends on the day. But Shohei Ohtani reminds me of Vance Honeycutt and vice versa.
in that way. That makes sense.
Yes.
However, I will give him a little bit of grace in this game because he was
Okay.
pitching also.
Yes.
This, you don't see this.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody going up there and pitching and then going and hitting. The only other
It's
person that
insane.
I am like very familiar with that does this is Zach Agnos,
Okay.
former East Carolina Pirate.
Okay.
He plays with the Rockies at the moment.
Not familiar with his game. Okay.
That's because he plays with the Rockies at the moment.
Yes, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, like you could notice a difference in his hitting when he had also pitched a game. It's the same thing
Yeah.
here.
It's tough.
However, Ohtani was their starting pitcher.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think the theme of this series is like, hey, starting pitchers,
Lock in.
lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Act
So,
like a starting pitcher. Act like you're that girl. Act like you've been there before.
right. Because if they're choosing you to start,
Clearly, you're the best at the
yes.
time.
Think like you are.
Yes.
Play
Look
like
good,
you are.
feel good, perform good, all of
Perform
those
good.
things.
Yes. Why do you think I wear makeup to the gym? Same thing. Literally
Exactly.
the same thing.
Yes.
So his pitching, I said, was mid AF. 6 Ks in 6 innings. That's fine. I expect
I
that
think
of a
that's,
starting
yeah.
pitcher from LA.
Yeah.
However, in those 6 innings, he also allowed 4 of Toronto's 6 runs.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like, why? Why are we leaving him in? This is game 4. If they win another one,
We're,
suddenly you're down.
mm-hmm.
And like, I don't understand. But again, not my goat. Toronto's Toronto's offense, part of it, yes, was the Dodgers pitching staff.
Yeah.
But Toronto's offense was very impressive for having played 18 innings the day before.
Yeah, this was cruel to make them play the next day, but that's already scheduled.
Six
That's planned
runs.
out. Yeah.
6 runs after playing 18 innings.
Insane.
Snaps to you guys.
Yeah.
Game 5.
Oh, here she goes.
This, like,
Wow, this is like Abbie, this is 2 pages of notes.
yeah,
Wow.
because this was such a like it shifted the tone for both teams.
I agree. This is
We're
where I
gonna
was like,
start
oh,
with
the Blue Jays are that girl.
the Blue Jays. This is
Game
because
five, Blue
people
Jays are that girl.
they are that girl.
Yeah.
GORL in all
Were.
caps. Were.
Were. Lock in.
I said in all caps, welcome back, Trey Yesavage. Holy shit. Trey. Trey Day.
Trey Day.
Trey Day. That's what we call it at ECU.
Trey
Trey
Day.
Day. We love a Trey Day. 2 Trey Days in less than 7 days.
Abbie's in heaven.
This is a treat.
Abbie's on cloud 9.
I said Paul Skeens is a fraud? Question mark.
Question mark?
Trey Yesavage, 12 Ks in 7 innings
Mm-hmm.
in the World Series at 22 years old. Now, okay, as an
All
ECU
caps,
fan,
nasty freak.
Nasty freak. Yes. As a ECU baseball enthusiast,
Of course.
I am aware that 10 plus is usually like between 8 and 12 is expected of Trey Savage.
Mm-hmm.
But against the Dodgers, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane to be a 22-year-old be that good against, like I said, the big bad wolf, which is the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yes.
Like they're the team to beat.
And like he knows that. Like he grew up watching them.
Yeah.
So it is really interesting. I also said because we always have to connect it to Carolina.
Of course.
Always. When ECU
love a UNC connection.
Carolina in Baltimore in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I was there. My ECU baseball sweatshirt.
I think I was there too. Yeah.
Out.
Yep.
We did lose. But
I was there. Hmm.
Trey Yesavage was the only real threat to Carolina's offense. The second you pull him out and dip into the rest of that bullpen, problematic.
Yikes.
But this stat is like the craziest thing I've ever seen, and it literally it genuinely brought tears to my eyes.
Okay, you go. This is your
There
moment.
have been 2 games in MLB postseason history where a pitcher has one struck out over 10 batters, struck out 5 or more consecutive batters, struck out 50% of batters faced, and allowed less than 5 base runners, all while also securing the win. Do you know who pitched both of those games?
Trey Yesavage.
Trey Yesavage.
Abbie's goat.
What? First of all, do you understand how hard it is to strike out more than 5 consecutive batters?
Yeah, that's pretty insane. You're
That's
locked in.
also over 2 innings where he's just like, all right,
Yeah,
freak.
freak.
Also slang for Toronto offensively.
Slay.
Vladdy. Toronto fans, you know. Vladdy has, after game, what is this, game 5? Yes.
Yes.
He had hit the most home runs in the postseason for Toronto ever of all time. I
That's
think it was
crazy.
7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Blue Jays were just on fire in every aspect.
Yeah.
Schneider hit a home run to start the game. Very
Mhm.
first pitch, leadoff home run. Then Vladdy was 2 batters behind him, or 1 batter behind him. So 1 home run, 1 out. Vladdy goes up there, second home run in the same inning. So the
Insane.
Blue Jays are now up 2-0. It's bottom of the first.
Mm-hmm.
Early and often is early and often. Like that's all. Like if your bullpen is garbage and you know that it is, aside from Mr. Trey Yesavage,
Yeah.
yeah, then early and often it is.
Yeah.
Get those runs going.
100%.
However, Toronto did better with their bullpen this time because Trey was just on fire.
On fuego.
On fuego. So after they pulled him out the 7th, they used 2 other pitchers, which you have 2 innings left. You're using 2 more
Mm-hmm.
pitchers.
Yeah. Boys, this is the World Series lock-in.
Yeah,
Me saying that as a very unathletic person, but I'm just saying.
right.
Yeah.
Then the Dodgers.
Uh-oh.
First of all, again,
Yeah.
now that it's another Yesavage Blake Snell matchup.
Yes.
Blake Snell played like shit.
Yeah, he wasn't great.
In game 1, I don't want to use that word and to describe it, it was just not his game.
Mm-hmm.
6 innings, 6 hits, 5 earned runs. First of all, why are you keeping him in?
True. True. Like
I
I
don't.
said, yes, it was game 7 last night, but the second Scherzer put one person on base, they pulled him.
They
They were
said,
like, okay, uh-oh. Pull.
right.
Like maybe just in the World Series, just pull him. The second they get in the funk, just
Well,
because
yeah,
pitching is very mental.
100%.
Very mental. And
That's
if you
why,
get one person and you're nervous about that one person, you see him in your peripheral,
yeah.
pull him.
Well, that's also like in game 7, Savage didn't even pitch a full inning. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. If the Dodgers could have taken this game,
Mm-hmm.
game 6 would have been deciding and that would have been it.
Yeah.
But Blake Snell, I'm not going to blame him for everything. But again, as a starting pitcher, you cannot allow 5 runs in 6 innings
Yeah.
and 6 hits. You have
Not
to
in the
hold.
World Series.
No.
No.
Also, again, why are we glazing Ohtani? It's time to stop. He's not doing what they need him to do. Aside from those 2 home runs
I'm gonna
3
get
games
you
ago,
something for your birthday or something that's like Shohei Ohtani's biggest hater. Like, can I get you
and
like a
it's like
shirt or
I can
something? Anybody know on
understand.
Etsy? Like, can I?
Like I can respect. Like I don't necessarily like Tom Brady as a person, but I can respect that he's the GOAT.
100%.
To me, Shohei Ohtani might not be the GOAT. So there's that. Enrique Hernandez was so sick of them. He went up there and was like, please let me do some damage control, hit a solo shot homer.
I love when in baseball these guys are just like, you know what, F it, I want to go home.
Yep,
F it, I want to win this game. I'll just do it
do
myself.
it myself. However, that was their only run. So, snaps for Hernandez. At least he was trying. But the Dodgers just by game five did not look consistent,
Everybody was tie-tie. Everyone was tired.
me
18 innings
included.
for that one game. Like,
Yeah,
I'd be
everyone was
like,
over it.
dog, I'm not playing again. And
Hmm.
you're traveling. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. So deciding game six was actually really, really, really disappointing. It was boring. It was
It
a
was a little
letdown.
boring for me. Yeah.
And also, it was
Abby
not
said this one
exciting
hurt my soul,
because the
is what you
Dodgers
wrote.
won. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a name that I have not mentioned, and I love him.
I know. I do like this young gentleman.
Mookie Betts, like he made the third inning his bitch. Two RBIs in 1 minute.
The one-liners today are crazy.
And I just love, like, I
Yeah.
love him as a person
Yeah, I like
and
him
as
a
an
lot.
athlete. And it was good to see him
He's been
have this.
successful at so many places, so I like respect him so much because that's hard to
Yes.
do too.
So, the third inning, the Dodgers just made the third inning their bitch in general. They were held to 3 runs, so snaps to the Blue Jays bullpen.
Yeah, and defense and all of those things.
Yes,
Yes.
all of it. 3 runs. However, they were all scored in the third inning, and they could not close in on that.
Hmm.
Addison Barger scored on an RBI in the bottom of the third as well.
Hmm.
But if you see that your pitching staff is holding them to 3 and you have the entire game ahead of you, keep going.
Keep trying.
Keep trying. So I don't really love to watch a pitcher's duel. I'm bored.
I
And
don't either.
that's what it was like watching. That's what it's like watching.
And people would say we hate the game of baseball. We don't love it for what it actually is. Listen, it's the same reason why I've started liking college football more. It's exciting offense. Yeah,
Yeah.
run 60 yards down the field. So I'm screaming at my TV with
Yeah.
defenders at your ankles. Yeah, sprint.
I will say
Same thing with baseball. Knock that sucker into right center for me.
the RBI
Yeah.
was this game 6 or game 7? I think it was game 6.
I think game six. Yeah.
The ball got stuck
Yes. Okay, yes, this is the
under
one
the
I wanted to talk
wall.
about.
And so
Yes.
Barger's right.
Crazy rule with that too, that the
Yeah.
guy in so the, so the ball for context, the ball was hit. This was it was at bottom of the ninth or something. It was very late. It was like the
It
last
was
out of the game. And it went in between like the foam wall and the dirt of the track at the back of the field. And shout out to center fielder. Why am I blanking?
who does play center field
What
for?
am I? You get what I'm saying. Center fielder, the left fielder comes up and he was like, no, 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 like stops
Don't
him.
touch it.
Don't touch it. And I was like, because I had never seen this before. I was thinking in my head, like, is that counted as a homer? I've never seen this in 23 years. When a ball gets stuck somewhere that you
Yeah.
can't get it, like, what do? You can't just let everyone keep running because that's not your fault. Super weird. He looks at him, no, 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 stop. I
Don't do
got
it.
it. I was like, oh, is he gonna pick it up and throw it back? Like, no. Umps starts going like this. I was like,
It's an automatic double.
automatic double when a ball gets like stuck somewhere like that. And he knew that rule. I mean, yes, you should know that rule. You're in
Because
the
if he
MLB.
touched that ball,
If he
home run.
touched that ball, home run.
And then and the Blue Jays could have. Mm-hmm,
Won the World Series.
mm-hmm.
I was like,
Because there was already
imagine,
somebody on base.
imagine if he didn't know that rule. You should. You're in the MLB, so that probably would never happen.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it. I was like, whoa, this is so weird. And the umps knew immediately. They were like, two, two,
What's
double.
that mean? Yeah.
Craziest ending I've seen in a long time.
Disappointing, but yes.
But I was
But
like, what
however,
is happening?
MLB
So cool.
fans love a game seven.
It
Stakes are
just I
high. It's
and
exciting.
this is where I would say the quote, how can you not be romantic about baseball?
How can you not be romantic about it?
I do love a game seven.
Hmm.
The pressure is on. I literally was looking at Yamamoto in game seven and I was like, oh my gosh, how are you not drenched in sweat?
Right. Like I
If
would be
I
shaking
was
in my
him
boots.
in the at bats that they were at, oh my gosh,
Terrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Absolutely petrifying. I am way too anxious to be an athlete. Just gonna say it. So,
My first note
game
on
seven.
here for game seven, other than absolute heartbreak, and I'm so sick of the Dodgers.
You said horrendously sick. That's a
Horrendously sick.
powerful statement.
As a Yankees fan, yes, I am.
And my note was Max Scherzer starting pitcher Mike King.
He deserved that.
Max Scherzer, I can never say his name. Max Scherzer is my favorite baseball player of all time. Fun fact.
And if you listen to our MLB lore podcast, you will know that.
And you will know why, because Caroline is unfortunately a Washington Nationals fan.
So, and I will say this, go listen to it. Our MLB lore podcasts are so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
The lore ones are so good. Sorry, guys, they're an hour
They're
and a
really
half,
long.
but guess what? I don't care
So good.
because they're so good. Us
Scherzer
hyping
did his
ourselves
job.
up.
Let me
Anywho,
say that. He did his job to the best of
yeah,
his ability in a game seven. Toronto also took an early lead, 3 runs in the bottom of the third. But then they had to pull it, like reach into the bullpen. And this is like, if you mess up one time, you're done.
that's what I said. Like Max Scherzer got one person on base
And they said, ugh,
in the
we're
fifth
only
inning,
up
I
by three.
think, and they were like, "Uh-oh," pulled him out immediately, and he was like nodding, like I'm cool with it. Like he knew, like okay,
You know,
fair.
right. By the seventh inning, the Blue Jays were only up by one.
Mm-hmm.
Who do they
Three
stick in?
two, right?
4-3.
Oh yeah, it was 4-3 at that point. Sorry. Okay.
They throw in Trey Yesavage. And my group, I have friends that I text about ECU baseball with. And I text her and she
Yeah.
goes, Trey could win this. And I was like, Nicole, close your mouth.
Yeah. No.
First of all, though, I need a word with last night's commentators
Ooh. Okay.
because they were so disrespectful to him.
Wait, I didn't catch this. Maybe I
He's
was like
22.
doing things while the game was on, and I had football on too. So there was like no sound, but I was just watching things.
Right.
Yeah.
He's 22. He's broken so many records in just his postseason appearances.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they made a comment
Oh,
about
I did
how
not
this
catch
was a
this. I'm
terrible
reading your
situation for a
notes.
rookie. Putting him
Uh-huh.
in when they're up one in this, only up one in the seventh was like setting up for their team to go haywire. And the coaches, so putting him in basically was a poor decision.
Okay.
I think that that was disrespectful.
Yeah, that stinks. He is young. He's just also it's not his decision. You're just when you're in a
He
bullpen,
said in the
you're just
post
like
game press
told to
conference,
go in.
yeah, and he said if they ask me to play game six, I'm playing game six. If they ask me to start
If
game
they
seven, I'm
ask me
starting
to
game seven.
pitch 4 games back to back, what am I gonna
I
say?
would do it.
No.
Right. And he
Well,
was
like, yeah, if
so
you're hurt, if you're like, hey, my shoulder's bugging,
right.
yeah, you tell him that. But otherwise, you kind of just have to say, okay,
Right.
when it's the
But
World Series.
yeah.
Yeah.
My thing also is again, it's the seventh inning. They have a lead.
Hmm.
With looking at his stats from the postseason, as a Blue Jays coach, why would I not put him in?
This is Abby's close personal friend. She's like really upset about this, guys.
I am, but yeah, I just like that's well, it could have been anybody though.
Hmm.
Like bottom, no, top seven,
Hmm.
you're up by one. Who in your bullpen has the best stats for you to pull out right now?
True. Maybe you just go with best available.
Right. It's like
Yeah.
the draft.
And then you get that's yeah, that's what I sounded like. I'm like best available.
But he unfortunately did not play well under pressure.
Mm.
He didn't allow a run, but he did get somebody on base. And then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. When it's that close, it's like I said,
Right.
one
It's
person
like
on
you
base is like
have,
detrimental.
I don't know how many outs It was either one or two. You cannot let
It was
anybody on base.
two,
It was two. He had
maybe.
two outs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And then they replaced him with another former Pirate,
Yes.
Mr. Jeff Hoffman. Jeff Hoffman, sir, do not blame yourself. He has pitched consistently this season for the Blue Jays and he's looked really good. Like, you should throw a perfect pitch straight up the middle. They're cranking a homer and now it's tied. And it's hard. It's really disappointing.
That boy Miguel Rojas.
Straight to him.
Jack that sucker.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
Immediately,
audibly
Jeff Hoffman off the mound.
gasped. I was like,
Yeah. Because I thought he had it.
I
It was
did too. I will say, like, I did too.
it was a 2-2 count.
I was like,
Yeah. And then your jaw's on the floor and you're like, shit.
yeah, and the announcers, I also thought this was kind of mean. Now that I'm thinking about it, they were acting like Miguel Rojas hitting a home run was like pigs flying, and I was like, guys,
No, I know. And it's
like,
like,
let him
it's
have a
disrespectful
moment.
to everybody playing. Like, it's disrespectful to Jeff Hoffman
Yeah,
as
they
the
were
player.
like, and the last person you would have expect that from is Rojas. I'm like,
Why?
imagine he watches it back. He's like, bitch.
No, exactly. Like, I would have been pissed.
Yeah, I do. Now that you're like mentioning the announcer, I did notice that, and I
It
was
was
kind of
weird.
like, okay, sorry, he just tied the game for you and saved the entire World Series for you. Sorry.
Sorry, do you want to play? It's so, yeah.
That was weird.
But again, the Blue Jays moved like hell through their bullpen. But in this game, so did the
Yeah.
Dodgers. I did say this is not uncommon at ECU in just like any game, which I don't know if I agree with necessarily, but Coach Godwin is very like, you screw up on the mound, you're done.
And
And
some
so,
people are the opposite of that. Some coaches are like, you get yourself out of the hole. You
right,
put yourself in the hole, you put these
get
people
out
on base, get yourself out of it. And sometimes I like that more because
more.
it's like
I
you're
agree.
believing in them and you're showing them, like, okay, you can make a mistake and I trust you that you're going to get out of this.
Right.
So
So
I like
I'm,
the opposite
yeah,
mantra more.
I
Yeah.
usually like the opposite. In a game like this, though, I don't know.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. World Series, though, if you get in a funk, I think pull you. But normally, no.
Normally, yeah.
Hmm.
So again, I said I'm sure like Yesavage and Hoffman were used to that and we're like, okay,
Okay, I
it's
made a
my time to
mistake.
like
I'm
this
out.
is my fault. It's time to let somebody else handle this because
And
I don't want to
hopefully
cost us the game.
fix this for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So after that Rojas homer, we went into extras. And people are calling this game of inches.
And it's my fault. I'm just gonna say it. I did text Abbie
Yes.
that I took a screenshot of this and I'm gonna post it on the lineup TikTok because it's hilarious.
The
Oh, it doesn't say
Dodgers
the time, but I said I also don't want extras, dot dot dot. She
yeah.
hadn't responded to me. She replies to that specific text, said, this is your fault. Why would you say such a thing? This game will never end.
Because again, in the 10th inning, the Dodgers pitching staff was on it.
Yeah.
So was the Blue Jays pitching staff finally.
Yeah.
But if you've we get to the bottom of the or the top of the 11th.
Hmm. There was a
If
split second where I thought this game was never gonna end, just like a heads up.
yeah.
Just like want to point that out. Even like the bottom of the 10th, I was like, this game is never gonna
Yeah.
like rocking back and forth in my bed, like, oh my God, the clock strikes 12. I'm like,
You're like, please, please.
yeah,
The top of the 11th, the Dodgers pull ahead.
yep,
And I said this in our notes. Yamamoto, when he
freak.
walked up there, I texted so many people. I was like, this is the freak that pitched a full game. We
That's what
should
you
be
texted me.
worried.
She was like, oh, no, no, Caroline, this is the freak that pitched a full game. Like, this is
We need to
over.
be scared. And I also said I'm a hater, but the Dodgers pitching staff in this game was a force to be reckoned with.
You're the
Other
biggest
than
Dodgers hater. So you giving them a compliment, guys,
yes,
record this, screenshot it, send it to everyone.
I said though, other than Otani and Snell, Otani allowed
Okay.
this many hits in 2 innings. Is that like this cannot be y'all's go? Blake Snell, I just don't really have a lot of
He's speaking to
expectations
the
for him anymore.
masses.
I just like I don't know. He played like garbage in every situation they put him in.
He did, and that's unfortunate. But he
So
is a World Series champion now.
he is, yeah. The videos of him in the locker room make me sick to my stomach. But anyway, this
Yeah,
was
the
a
Dodgers.
true game of inches. If
Yeah.
you have seen the photos online, Vladdy's foot was so close to the bag as our
That was
catcher's glove is
crazy.
closing. No, it was Yamamoto. He left the
Yeah.
mound too. Yes.
Hmm. And then it was just over. And I was
And
like,
then it
oh,
was just over.
oh.
And you don't even know what to do on it.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
So there you guys have it.
That
The
is
Dodgers are back
World
to back
Series.
World Series champions. If
And Yamamoto is the MVP
he is the MVP, he
after
deserves
pitching
it.
in game two and then 6 and 7.
6 and 7.
Yeah. I made a TikTok today about it, and I know that people are gonna be in the comments with the freaking 6-7 meme. And I'm
Anyway,
gonna lose my marbles. Anywho, watch our TikTok though.
yeah, that's fantastic plug. However, I will make this one comment. We saw this with the Super Bowl.
What's that?
There won't be a three-peat.
I Yeah, that's a big conversation, but and we've talked about it before. But the 3P, it's never happened in any sport,
Never
am I wrong?
happened before.
I know it's never happened in football because I know my football like the back of my hand. But yeah, 3P's tough because even after two, you have to think these teams, both the Dodgers and the Blue Jays, they just played the longest out of anybody.
Yeah,
There have been baseball players who have been home for like 2 months,
yeah,
like legitimately almost 2 months. So I would be fatigued. Also, Clayton Kershaw's retiring.
yeah.
That's a big change. Um, yeah,
And
the
then you look
three
at
beats are tough,
trade deadlines and all that, and yeah.
of course. Yeah, there's
So
always gonna
we shall
something's gonna
see
change up mid-season that's gonna change your
mid-season.
entire season. I've
Mhm.
always said the first half of the baseball season it doesn't count for the
It doesn't
MLB.
count.
Doesn't count.
No,
Before the
MLB.
All-Star break, I don't want to hear a thing about you.
Well, it's like with the Mets. They were so good before All-Star break, and then I'm sorry, that was insensitive.
The Mets. No, sorry, was that insensitive?
Sorry, was that
Yeah, I mean the Mets had one of the best records going into the All-Star break, and then after the All-Star break had the worst record.
hmm.
Did not make the playoffs
So
at all. Didn't even touch the playoffs. So
this
we'll see.
we'll
But
see.
yes, three-peat is impossible in my opinion.
In my yeah.
Hmm.
So knock on wood
Prove me
really fast.
wrong. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, prove me wrong, but it's impossible.
do not prove her wrong, please. Not in this one. This also will
Mhm.
be the last time that we talk about baseball until
Until
February. The
February.
best, my favorite time of year.
Because this is crazy when like looking because we've been planning out the schedule for the podcast. We're trying to fit in some different sports. We did soccer. We have some volleyball at some point. We're trying to do different sports. But like from here on out, it is week 9 of the NFL season. I think week 10 just yeah,
Yeah.
week 9 is currently happening as we speak. Bills Chiefs is on. I'm not watching it right now, but yikes. And then week 10 of college football just wrapped up. From here on out,
It's football and
it is like
college basketball.
football and men's basketball.
Sneak
Men's
peek to next
basketball,
week.
men's basketball, first game, UNC tomorrow night. Today is November 2nd for context.
Do you know that Carolina and ECU play in the Dean Dome this year?
Yes,
That's a
I heard
really
about
weird.
that.
Like,
It's never happened before, I don't think.
no. Because
Um,
why would East Carolina play in the Dean Dome?
yeah, it's weird.
I'm self-aware. Don't worry.
I have self-awareness.
I have self-awareness.
One thing we
But
have on the
yeah,
lineup is self-awareness. We will crap on our favorite
until you
team.
talk about the Giants, and then I'm delusional.
Then yeah, she gets a little delulu, as we like to say.
It's okay. Anyway, prayers for Cam
But
Skattebo.
delulu has gotten teams very far.
Very far.
At the
So
Patriots,
yeah.
they're back.
However, you guys will, unless you keep up with us on our social media, you're gonna have to wait another week before you hear us talk about football.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about football until before Thanksgiving
before Thanksgiving, which is the perfect time to talk
because
about.
we're going to talk
But
about college basketball because college basketball is starting.
yay.
Also, guys, pray for UNC. They play Kansas this week.
Oh,
UNC football or
basketball.
basketball.
Yeah.
Also, pray for
Anyway,
me. I'm going to the UNC football Stanford game. Bill, get that dub for me, King.
please. Yeah.
Get that dub
They
for
did
me.
win this week.
Homecoming.
Anyway, so
I
that we
know.
do not give you guys all of week, whatever this was of college football, because I get mixed up because there's college starts before
Yeah.
NFL.
College is a week ahead and it confuses the heck out of me. So I have to write it in our notes. And yeah,
Yes. We're always updating you when we can about NFL and what? NFL and college football news.
because a coach gets fired every other day
Every
in college
right.
football. And guess
Like
what? Tune
they'll
into the
re-sign
TikTok.
them
Just made
out.
some TikToks about that.
Right. So you can follow us. So you can go
Yeah.
look at those. Whoa. I
We're like struggling to no, my mouth hurts. Like we're struggling to talk.
You can follow us on social media, TikTok and Instagram at the lineup_sports_pod. Be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube if you're a podcast watcher, and follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you are a listener.
Hit us with a little like or something, or like a
Yeah,
review.
why not?
Someone was telling me the other day, they were like, I listen and I like hit you guys with a review. Didn't know you could do that.
That's really fun. Please do that.
Please do that.
And if you like us and want to keep up with us, my Instagram is Abbie and Clavio.
And mine is Caroline E. Daly.
Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. We'll see you
Thank
guys next
you
week. Yeah,
so
thank you.
much.
And we'll see you
Thank
guys next week
you.
to talk about college basketball.
Ooh.
So lock
Ooh.
in. Bye.
Bye.
LOL.
LOL.
LOL.